everybody. Welcome to another video. My name is Tundra, also known as Senior Bubbles, and today we're going to be flopping around on the ground. That's right, Senior Bubbles flops on the ground. That's probably the title of the video. That's an inside joke, by the way, and it's hilarious. But anyway, moving on. So today we're doing some more 6 Degrees of Freedom stuff. It's going to be kind of terrible, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it anyway. Um, yeah, so I've got the same rig as the Spacewalk, and there's no locomotion, there's no ground control, there's no floating rig, there's nothing. It's just my head moves, my arms move, and that's pretty much it. The rest of the body is uh, at the mercy of whatever physics is doing, and then my headset perspective is just kind of along for the ride. So when I'm spinning and turning and doing all this stuff, then my perspective is getting forced in those directions. And so from a VR comfort point of view, this is pretty rough, but it's surprisingly not as bad as I would have expected. So I'm going to keep playing with it and see what I can come up with, because I think it's pretty cool. So here, let's do some like maneuvers and stuff, just to show you that I'm not completely unable to like move around. So I can roll over, I can do push-ups. Huh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could do these all day, man. Let's see. Oh, I was trying to handstand. There we go. I think we got it. Oh, 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 oh. About to fall over. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right. Let's see what else we can do. Here, if I get the feet involved, I can like kind of rock the body a little bit, and even like sit up into a straddle position doing that. So, I mean, how cool is that? Unexpectedly cool. Oh, I don't want to play with the jetpack right now. That sounds like a bad idea. All right, let me find my feet. Get out of here. All right, let me find my feet again. Oof. There they are. Okay, what else can we do? Like I said, I can use the feet to kind of rock myself left and right, much like the elbows, and even like do some spins and stuff. Doing that. And the feet are kind of goofy, so I don't know that I would rely on that too much for trying to come up with some new crazy system, but it's still kind of cool to see everything working together. All right. Let's see, I did push-ups, I did handstands, I did some rolls and stuff. All right, let's get over here to the bars. Let's see. Actually, I can probably crawl a little bit better than all that. There we go. All right. Jump up on these bars real quick. So, like I said, I can't stand up. Here, let me move the camera in just a little bit before I do that. How's that? All right. But I can tether myself up to the bars here and grab a hold. So this is quite a bit different. Quite a bit different than normal. Because how the feet come up. So if I'm holding the bar close to my hips, then my feet go way up into the air. If I'm holding the bar more towards my shoulders or above my shoulders, then my feet go down. And that gives me a lot of control over the player's orientation. And that's pretty cool. So you can do like a more realistic, like hand over hand, where you would have your feet raised up. I could probably even like hook a leg over the top, which is what I would do in real life if I was trying to climb over something. That's pretty awkward though. Pretty awkward. That's a fail. Oh well. I tried. All right, so, and yeah, you can kind of do some swings and stuff, and that's kind of slick. You can even like get all the way around the bar. I mean, how cool is that? I think it's amazing. Just really, really slick. Um, I'm just really impressed with how that works. It's still, I mean, I can't really emphasize this enough. It's still really terrible, and it feels really uncomfortable. Um, but it's not as bad as all that. It's doable. I think you could make a system that transitions between like your more normal states of upright torso, and then maybe like a more um, like a mode where you go kneeling or prone, and or a situation where you get like knocked down or thrown, um, or you get into a situation where you want to like get some swinging going and utilize that as part of your movement. I think there's a lot of potential here for some of that kind of stuff, and I don't know, it just looks cool too. So anyway, that's about all I had to show. Um, Hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.